What about Lamar Jackson?
Nah, he's not. He's number one. He can throw for a running back.
Hey, real talk though, I think if Lamar Jackson was a running back, he'll be number one.
I think so too. That boy's shifty.
That's how talented he is. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Max&JuanCast Top 10 edition. How you doing today, Max?
I'm doing good.
He's in bright red.
Is there something wrong with the color red, my guy?
You're blushing in your cheeks, man. I can see it.
Because I'm happy to be here, dude. Just start the fucking list, man.
All right,
we're 10. Almost done.
Look,
we're on offense.
Wait. What if someone's watching this and they're new? What should you tell them?
You should like the video, subscribe. Hit the post notification. Hit that bell. Ding, 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 ding.
That Taco Bell, Bizzell. All right. Even though Max is a Del Taco kind of dude.
Are you not?
Del Taco's good.
Better?
Yeah. All right.
You just talk about Taco Bell has nothing on their menu anymore. Come on, start the fucking list, man.
All right. So today we're doing running backs. And then as always, guys, we had one list. We already debated about it. We argued about it. We came up with one. All right. We put them in tiers. We have honorable mentions. And this is going into the 2021 season. Okay. No rookies. Let's wait until they play it down. So we're going to go from there. So as you guys see on the screen, and for you audio listeners, I'll be announcing the list. Number one in his own tier, Derrick Smokehenry. All right.
Can I do nicknames for everybody today?
Sure.
Can I just do AKA after, and I'll throw out my dumb nickname.
All right. Number two, Nick Chubb, a.k.a.
Nick Full Chubb.
Number three, Alvin Kamara, a.k.a.
Alvin Perra Kamara.
Or AK 41.
There we
go. Number four, Christian McCaffrey, a.k.a.
Run CMC. I couldn't think of a good one for McCaffrey. How about we do Kamara AK 41U? You know, like in Black Ops, they have like the smaller AK.
Yeah.
AK 41U. I like that.
Number five, Dalvin Cook, a.k.a.
Dalvin Cooks a lot. Cook.
Number six, Saquon Barkley, a.k.a.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley. I like Saquon.
Saquon.
Yeah, Saquon.
All right, so that's tier two. All right. Tier three, number seven, Aaron Jones, a.k.a.
Aaron Joannis.
Number eight, Josh Jacobs, a.k.a.
A.K. Josh, you slow ass.
Shut
unhook
up.
The trailer, Jacob.
A.k.a. Killer J.
Killer J. Okay, I like Killer J.
I like that.
How about Lil J?
No, he's not little. Number nine, Joe Mixon, a.k.a.
That boy, a.k.a. Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon.
Mixon. All right.
Mixing a mix.
And then to round out the list, number 10, Kareem Hunt, a.k.a.
Kareem Hunt's a lot.
Kareem Hunt's a lot who makes fucking bad decisions.
Yeah, that's bad.
There you go.
I meant like Hunt's out like more reps.
There you go.
Two guys from one team made the list. Kind of crazy.
That is crazy. And then honorable mentions, Austin Eckler, Jonathan Taylor, Antonio Gibson, Raheem
the Dream Mostert.
And five.
Oh my God, I can't believe we made him five.
Ezekiel Elliott. All right. So let's get into this.
Fat
right?
Zeke.
Let's get into it. I want to start off somewhere different.
Wherever you want to start.
Why do we not have Ezekiel Elliott on the list, Max?
Oh, I don't know. Out of shape, doesn't run hard, not explosive, hasn't made an explosive play in 3 years. Maybe if you take out the nose ring, you'll be faster. Maybe if you
think he went to Cabo this year?
Probably. Maybe, hopefully he didn't grab anything.
In all honesty, does he look a little bit slimmer this year? He looks in shape this year.
I don't give a shit about none of that. That's like seeing Ben Simmons hit a three. It ain't real.
He does look in shape, though. I'll give it to him. He does look in shape.
It's still, even if he's in shape, I feel like he's just lost the explosiveness, and it's not his fault because they rode him into the ground after 3 years. They're like, here's 25 carries a game. Good luck.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, last year Tony Pollard was better than him, in my opinion. Yeah. Like, I know Zeke's got the contract, but you also have like 5 wide receivers, so like maybe pick something and stick with it. I don't know. That's just my take.
Yeah. I think running back is definitely one of these positions in the NFL where you have a lot of just guys, and a lot of guys can look a lot better than they are because scheme wise, if you play for Kyle Shanahan, you can be, really good and get a lot of stats and a lot of touchdowns.
Man, I've seen Kyle Shanahan make it so Raheem Mostert has to run straight.
Yeah.
And it's just like you got 80 yards. It's not really like you make guys miss. You don't have to do a whole lot.
No.
But is he faster than like crap? He might be the fastest guy on this list, Raheem Mostert.
But going back to our draft evaluations, what I look for in a running back is do you make guys miss? Okay.
I think I'm with you on that, but I think there's also running backs. Do you punish people?
Yeah.
And sometimes those guys are like Ezekiel Elliott punished people for 3 straight years.
There was times where the Dallas Cowboys, you knew they were going to run the ball and there was nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just going to smash it up in your face. Good luck.
A lot of people are going to say, and having the offensive line last year, they were injured, this and that. I'm sorry. I watched the film, so did Max. I think we both just felt that he lost a step. He wasn't making guys miss. We didn't see the explosiveness.
Little chunk boy.
Yeah, maybe it was because he was, out of shape. Maybe it was because of the offensive line. But there's no way I can put Ezekiel Elliott on this list. And that's crazy to think about because a lot of people are going to give us flack for that. But me and Max are both in agreement of Ezekiel Elliott not being a top 10 running back.
Wasn't even debatable for us.
But he's on the honorable mentions, okay? Is there a chance he can get back in? Good year? I think so.
Could he? Yeah. Will he? Not in my book.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Is it possible?
Likely?
Yes.
Well, it's very possible.
Is it likely?
No.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. So let's start from at the top. Derrick Smokehenry. He is in a tier of his own. Okay, tier 1. Why is that, Max?
He's just a freak. There I go again with that word.
There you go.
6'4", 250. He's not supposed to be a running back. He's supposed to be D tackle. I heard a story when he was at Bama. Someone said he'll be really surprised when he has a number 92 in his locker because he's going to be converted to D-line. He doesn't get worn down. He dishes out more punishment. And you know what's crazy? I don't even think he runs that hard. Like, let me rephrase that. He doesn't go out of his way hunting for people. Like, he's not Walter Payton. I think Josh Jacobs runs more physical.
Looks for contact
more. He just glides. He's so good. He never misses a hole. He'll hit every hole in there.
Yeah.
He has breakaway speed. It kind of takes him a while to get going, but he doesn't get hawked. Does he?
No. Probably the best stiff arm in the league. He actually has some moves, too. And he's better as a receiver. Mm-hmm. But he'll never be asked to be that much of a pass catcher. He's good in blocking. I like that. But like he's not McCaffrey or Kamara. Mm-hmm.
They're in a league of their own as receivers. On everybody on this list, I think.
Yeah.
But as a runner and the impact he has on games, like...
I mean, Derrick Henry is single-handedly keeping the running back position alive.
Yeah, with money. And maybe Nick Chubb has a little stake in that, but like...
Yeah.
Kamara, too, has got paid money, but like they got paid for being receivers, basically.
Now, is it close? I think it is. From tier 1 to tier 2. It's just not right now.
Yeah, I think Chubb has all the talent to be in tier 1 because he's kind of got that. He's that physically imposing running. That's what is about Henry. It's imposing.
And I think that's what it is about the running back position.
D tackles don't want to. DBs don't want to tackle this fool.
Yeah,
they're like, I don't want to tackle him. I'm tired of tackling. Like Josh Norman must hate him.
But would you agree? Any of these guys will have a big stretch of games and look good, and people automatically put them 1.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, Henry just doesn't.
Because fantasy really fucks up on who's good at running back.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, let's go. Like, Miles Sanders is a good fantasy back. I don't think he's top 10 anywhere near it. He's good, talented. Maybe he can get into it, but, like,
right.
There's a lot of talented running backs, but is there a lot of top 10? No. I think just everyone confuses talent with what they are.
So this tier 2, I think, is the elite running backs. I think these are guys where you can give them a second contract and they can do a little bit more than just run the ball. And besides Nick Chubb, all these guys are pass catchers, right? All these guys can probably play receiver.
I think Nick Chubb isn't bad at pass catching, but he's not even the best back on his team, and we'll get into that later.
Exactly.
But Chubb's the most physically opposing guy on this list, other than Henry, right?
Yeah, and the home run speed is just something.
He's fast. Like, I feel like he's a little bit bulkier Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
I think Barkley's probably more athletically gifted, but straight line speed, Chubb's got him.
It's the broken tackles for me. That's
it's hard. It's he making punishes people too.
Yeah, it's making guys miss, man. You have to look at the film and you have to look at the numbers and combine him as far as breaking tackles. It's fucking phenomenal, bro. And that's what you look for in a running back. Like, what are you gonna do when your offensive lineman misses an assignment? You want your guy to make the guy miss.
Nick Chubb.
Exactly. And that's what I think of Nick Chubb. And even though Cleveland had an amazing line last year.
You can't even do the stats with Chubb because he has another top 10 running back on his team.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt, which is crazy to think about. But Nick Chubb, he has the potential of him being so young too to be the number one guy on this list. I just think Derrick Henry is that guy that's special because of his stature and, just his body type of what he can do.
There's no other the running back I worry about the least of breaking down is Smokehenry, even with the workload, because he's just that big. It's like, wow, like if McCaffrey got 400 touches in a year, I'd be like, that's a lot for him. Or Kamara or Cook. But just the frame, not worried about it. And that's a negative on basically every running back besides Smokehenry.
Yeah.
Kamara, he doesn't really get a huge workload. Like running in between the tackles and the car crashes, you know?
He's slippery, man.
Oh, my God. Shiftiest guy on the list. I think he's more elusive than McCaffrey, stronger than you think. He runs with more powerful, and he's got hands like a receiver.
Yeah.
Again, you can't take in stats with Kamara. He gets so many manufactured yards. It's kind of like, come on, dude. Same thing like with Chubb. His stat line's not the most impressive, but it's really good. But it's like, look at the film. I don't care. We didn't look up stats for any of these guys.
I don't think none of us did. I don't think nothing out of our mouth when we were debating for a guy was but he has more touchdowns. Oh, but he has more yards. Not once we didn't do that. Because stats just don't tell the whole story. I mean, if you're a top 10 guy, the stats are obviously going to have to be there.
Nick Chubb had less rushing yards than David Montgomery, James Robinson, Aaron Jones, Jonathan Taylor, Dalvin Cook. Yet he's our second back.
Yeah,
Lamar Jackson had more rushing yards than
to me. If you're talking about who's the better player, like fantasy's one thing, but if you're talking about the better player and you're trying to bring up stats, I kind of discredit you to a point. Won't you agree?
Here's a stat though. I will say 20+ yard runs. Derrick Henry was first 16.
No,
Nick Chubb was second 12, and one of our pros for him was just big plays.
Yeah.
It's big play after another.
I would say touchdowns and yards are overrated. There's certain stats in there that are very, very valuable.
How many touchdowns did Mike Tolbert just steal away from whoever? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But like, I like Kamara. Here's the thing: Kamara and McCaffrey, they're neck and neck. McCaffrey didn't play last year, really, so I knocked him for that.
Yeah.
And I know Kamara's been banged up, but I think Kamara's just shiftier. And he's just more elusive than McCaffrey. McCaffrey's a better receiver and probably quicker.
Yeah.
But, man, there's no weakness to Kamara. He don't even put the ball on the ground that much. There's no really, like, running back anymore that has, like, a can't hold on to the ball, fumbleitis type thing, I feel like.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Jonathan Taylor. That's it. But he wasn't that bad last year.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of Kareem Hunt, the first, 5 minutes of his career.
First snap of his career. And
after that, he was solid.
Ahmad Green.
Yeah. But, let's stay in tier 2 a little bit. The guy that's eye-popping to a lot of people is Saquon Barkley. And I think it's obvious on why he's number 6 out of all these guys, because he has the capability of being number 1.
He's the most talented running back on this list with athletically, just hands, everything. He just tore his ACL.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been that good.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if he can bounce back. I think he is going to bounce back.
He just had a lot of nagging injuries. He had the ankle, missed 3 weeks. Now he had the torn ACL.
Yeah.
But Dalvin Cook, I think it's kind of like the perfect place for him because he's pretty fast, but it's kind of scheme. He always gets banged up. You can't really count on him to be healthy every week.
He can catch the ball
really good.
Makes guys miss. He can do everything.
Yeah, I just don't think it's to the level the other guys can.
Exactly. But he deserves to be in that tier.
He's top 5 running back. What do we disrespect him?
Yeah. So that's tier 2. Tier 3, major drop off. We feel like I think it's a major drop off.
Let's say Derrick Henry's a 10. I'd say Nick Chubb's a 9. Everyone else is like an 8.5, an 8 to 9.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones is like a 6.
Yeah.
6 or 7.
And I love Josh Jacobs. I think Josh Jacobs is a good running back, but he just doesn't have the athletic capabilities of some of these other
Let's go to
guys.
Aaron Jones. I like he's a big play waiting to happen. He's pretty fast for what you think he is. Good receiver. Makes guys miss. But he just benefits a lot from Aaron Rodgers. Like they're always kind of worried about Rodgers. And I don't think he's that good in pass protecting. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you got any different thoughts, let me know. I like Jones, but it's not like I'm not in love with Jones, you know. I like the big plays.
A lot of that is manufactured in that offense.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you get the perfect hole. We've been showing these guys this look all game, and now we're going to switch it up.
I want to see guys on what they do when shit is south.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do? And I don't think Aaron Jones is that guy where you run the ball even though the whole stadium and the whole world knows you're going to run the ball. Are you going to give it to Aaron Jones? And do you trust
He's perfect for how the Packers play. He's perfect.
Yeah.
He's a good fit. He's 7, but I feel like 7 through 10, with maybe the exception of Joe Mixon, can be elite. Like, no one can be elite. I don't think Josh Jacobs, like you said, he'll never get big plays. Doesn't matter how good a receiver he is. He's really good. He makes guys miss, elite. Yeah. But if you can't hit home runs at running back, it's kind of caps your ceiling off. And that's what I'm kind of scared with Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, though, is what you want in a running back if you're not going to pay him. Like, that's what you're looking for. Like, you're going to get downgraded from the big plays, but you know what? He's going to run hard as fuck. Like, I think he's like an upgraded version of Chris Carson.
That's a good comp.
Yeah.
What is he like? He's 5'10", 220. He just doesn't do anything bad, but he doesn't do anything elite, Josh Jacobs. He makes guys miss elite. I'll say that. He's really shifty. He runs with power. Yeah. But, man, if you don't run a good 40 at running back, it's kind of concerning sometimes, And I don't
think with him it's concerning as far like his speed is not a problem.
I think it's a little problem.
I don't think it is. I think it's just the home run ability.
Yeah, but I think that's what you need. I think it's a problem if you want to be considered an elite running back. It's not a problem if you want to be a starting running back.
Yeah, but is his speed a problem to the point where, like, he can't hit the edge?
I think it is a little, yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, dude, he doesn't.
I've seen so many Josh Jacobs games. I don't think that's any bit of the problem. I just think he runs out of gas when he's straight line speed. Like, dude, just
I don't even see. I'm looking like AP had more 20-yard runs than Josh Jacobs.
No, that's crazy.
I'm just saying, like, that's the problem with them, and it's really nitpicky because, like I say, he doesn't do anything poorly.
And it could be the John Gruden offense though too. His offense is not built to have big runs. It's built to have the 10, the 5, the 4.
There's very few guys. Like Aaron Jones can't play like Josh Jacobs. Like you can't run up in the middle of shit like Josh Jacobs and be okay. Like he'll die.
Yeah.
That's what I like about Josh Jacobs. And we'll go to the last two guys. Kareem Hunt, you're a backup and you're a top 10 running back. It's all talent with him. If he started, he'd be probably what, 6?
Yeah, that was the thing with Kareem Hunt. That's what we both agreed on. Yeah. He would start for a lot of teams, bro.
Oh yeah, he'd start on the Eagles, start on the Raiders.
I don't think so.
Will he start on the Chiefs?
Yeah. Yeah. The only reason why I just don't think he'll start on the Raiders because just a big investment in Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, no, I get you. What does Kareem Hunt not do? He makes big plays.
He's great. I think he's underrated pass blocker.
Underrated in the pass game in general, I feel like. And then Joe Mixon, it was a bad year. He wasn't really healthy, but he's shifty. Suck too. He's elusive. He can catch the ball. Mm-hmm. Makes guys miss. I don't know. Like I had Jonathan Taylor at 10 originally, and I thought about him like, I got to get one more year, And he could pop off and have a huge year behind that O-line because he's like genetically gifted. But I like Joe Mixon as a complete player. Like I don't see Taylor make guys miss that much right now. I like Antonio Gibson a lot. He makes guys miss, and Eckler does too.
Yeah, there's a lot of young running backs out there that have the capability of jumping up on this list. But Jonathan Taylor is one before the Carson Wentz injury had that ability because you talk about Josh Jacobs not having home run ability. Taylor's the complete opposite. He's a home run waiting to happen. He has speed. Like he can take it to the house at any time. But he's going to see a lot of big 10-man boxes, 9-man boxes this year
for
with no quarterback.
Just for a few weeks. Just for a few weeks.
You
man.
hope that.
I know that in my
You got
heart.
Taylor on your fantasy team or something?
No, I don't, dude. I'm getting back into fantasy this year. We have a fantasy in the works, so leave me alone. All right.
We hope so.
I think this is a pretty. I feel like 2 through 6 could be number 1. Any one of them with the right year.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy, but running backs are just there.
I think Joe Mixon can. He can be number 1.
Wow.
That's how much I think of Joe Mixon.
Is there anyone we forgot to put on this list? Who's a second-year guy? We got Taylor.
Antonio Gibson, he's a second-year guy.
We got him. I said we don't got on the list. Smartass.
While you look that up, Austin Eckler. I just think he's not a complete back. That's the problem
More
with Eckler.
pass catcher.
Yeah.
What about Dobbins? J.K. Dobbins? Or, I actually like this one a lot. DeAndre Swift. Been hearing a lot of big things. No A.J. Dillon.
Yeah, that's...
I think Travis...
They just suck. They're on bad teams. What happens is that the team goes down. Like in Joe Mixon's case, you're fucking down 21 by the second quarter.
And you're not running the ball no more?
Yeah, you're passing the ball 50 times.
I like Swift, though. I think he's a pretty good running back, even though he had a really bad drop to start his career. Other than that, AP? No?
Stop.
All right, sorry.
I know you love AP.
He's still going,
He's
bro.
washed.
He's not washed.
So how far can Ezekiel Elliott jump up on this list?
I think he dropped to 7.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like he just lost the step.
Raheem Mostert. He's one of those guys. He's scheme.
He's a system.
Yeah.
I like Gibson a lot, man. Gibson could pop into 10.
And then you said J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins.
I think he's another scheme guy.
What about Gus Bus?
No.
Gus Bus.
What about Lamar Jackson?
Nah. He's not. He's number 1. He can throw for a running back.
Hey, real talk though, I think if Lamar Jackson was a running back, he'll be number 1.
I think so too. That boy's shifty.
That's how talented he is.
He's almost like too big to be running back. It's like 6'4". All right, you want to hit the trending?
Yeah.
Trending arrow?
Let's do the trending.
Start with Derrick. Derrick Henry, Smoke Henry.
I think there's a part of me that wants to say up because of the extra game.
Okay, I go with that.
Because of the extra
all
game.
right, I like it.
But no, let's be real.
Let me ask
Look,
you this.
they added AJ Brown. They added Julio Jones. They're obviously going to be passing a little bit more. They're not going to lean as much on them. So I think it is smart to say down.
If he gets 2K, but it's the 17th game, it's not as impressive as last year, right?
No.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Like 5,000 yards passing, unless you get it at game 16. I feel like we had to do that with all the records set.
Well, it's just amazing how Jerry Rice did it in, 13?
Which game? Which record?
For most receiving yards before Calvin.
Oh,
broke
yeah.
it.
Didn't he play like scabs?
Yeah.
Is that what they call them, scabs?
Yeah. But still, 13 games? Come on,
Yeah.
dog.
He got Randy Moss. Randy Moss broke his record with 23, right? Against the Giants.
Touchdowns, yeah.
Okay, so Nick Chubb. I think he go up. Well, he's
Up.
Kamara? I think
Down.
3. What?
Down.
Kamara?
Down.
Perra Camara?
Just because of the quarterback discrepancy.
I feel like he go up.
No.
Taysom Hill can run the ball. Taysom Hill on here? Christian McCaffrey. Same.
You're going to go same?
The same.
I'm going to go up. Just because of the quarterback play. They're going to be a better team by what we expect with Sam Darnold. I think he can go up.
Dalvin Cook. Going down.
Down. I see him trending down.
Saquon Barkley?
Up.
Up.
Just need to get healthy. Bro.
Aaron Jones? Go down.
Really? Why?
Okay. I just think maybe he won't have as big a year as we think, and I just feel like he's really schemy.
Maybe AJ Dillon gets a little bit more work.
Maybe I like.
I'm gonna go same though. I'm gonna go same.
Josh Jacobs.
I'm gonna go same. Up?
I'm going up.
Really?
Yeah,
What makes you say that? Because we're gonna be good.
No, I think he might all he has to do is get faster. So I need you to run
You
hard.
can't get faster.
You can get a little faster.
I'm sorry, you can't teach speed.
You can teach a little speed. You can't teach Tyreek Hill speed, but you can turn 4.6 into like 4.5 too.
I don't see it. I'm gonna say same. He is who he is.
All right. Joe Mixon up. Kareem Hunt,
Especially with Burrow.
Burro.
Burrow.
Kareem Hunt, same. He can't go anywhere unless you start, bro.
Yeah, same.
Same or down. You don't even start.
Yeah. So if you wouldn't have Kareem Hunt, who would be 10? Eckler?
Taylor. Jonathan Taylor. No.
I think it's Eckler.
Antonio Gibson.
Gibson?
Antonio Gibson.
No.
He's just shifty. He can play. He was a receiver in college. So
Yeah.
he got everything. Maybe Zeke?
Zeke?
No.
Is he up?
Hell no. He's down.
Down.
Oh,
right.
Oh yeah. Tony Pollard?
Tony
Big ups.
Pollard, big up, baby. All right. So that's going to do it for running back, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you guys are new on a podcast, audio edition, go ahead and subscribe on there too. Follow us. We're on social media, Max_JuanCast, Instagram and Twitter. Just so you guys can revisit the list if you guys only watched half of this or skip to the end somehow. Maybe. I don't know. At this point, I'm fatigued, bro, from all these lists.
We're almost done. We have receivers and tight ends, which we might combine. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we'll see. But
O-line, and we have 4 more lists.
Four more. All right, we're almost there. We're at the home stretch.
And you know what? Just
Now
smash the subscribe and like button the same way Ezekiel Elliott's going to smash his way to 2-yard runs.
We'll see about that. All right. But my name is Juan. You're watching the Max and Juan cast.
Or listening to the Max and Juan cast.
Or listening. Max is on my right-hand side.
Juan's on my left.
And we out. Peace.